Mind the gap. A gap normally has a negative connotations, but my research shows a gap can be productive and even creative. I am a potter, and I worked for the international relations for a long time. For a potter, a gap is necessity to avoid explosion. I argue this gap, this space accounts for a certain plasticity essential to approach international relations. I examine the effects of a cultural gap through the encounter between New Zealand potter James Greig and Kanjirō Kawai, Mingei folk-craft potter from Kyoto, Japan. Japanese value, emptiness, ambiguity, and the space between the relations. Japanese opposition to Western value became great source of creativity. Solid and void. Greig's main art theme illustrates how he appreciated to understand Japanese culture. He found the balance of space between two countries, a window to glance at the difference, a space to receive diversity. This vague and ambiguous understanding offers opportunities to cast differences in powerful ways. This empowered his quest for the relationship between life and form. Greig's gap in Japanese language skills did not allow him to read any of Kawai's literature. If you don't speak the same language, do you think you can communicate? Diversity is a challenge. To fill this void, Greig took photos and sketches on every concept he encountered in his meticulously handwritten manuscripts, which I am inscribing of. His earnest effort was appreciated by the Japanese colleague. By the end of his first year, he was no more a guest nor a host. Greig's artwork focused on polarity, suggesting aesthetic cultural contrast and affinities. A gap can be the source of our curiosity and the exuberance of knowledge, and overcoming the diversity. Respecting the gap, like in the imperfections, shows a plasticity to receive and reshape our thoughts. Without language, without shared thoughts and heritage, we can forge valuable encounter in different cultures. Greig proved it with a touch of clay as a common language. Do not mind the gap. This is my contribution to foster a cultural translation. Thank you.